Your building is
Archmage versus Keeper, right? Yeah. You can play Demon Hunter on this map. I don't know why everyone is going Keeper. Definitely possible to play a Demon Hunter. But looks like in Asia it's all about Keeper. Lightning, shield, creep here. Oh, he's gonna deny. Ah, okay. Almost so close. So well done by 5 here. The easy level 2.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your building is complete.
So creeping this camp is always lower for the human, because you can't do the lightning shield and ancient war creep trick. So this map is so good for night elves, because they can do everything faster. And now if he gets the water elemental,
I stand ready.
Hawk is gonna lose the footman here. So he's not even trying to creep to level 3, he's just going for the keeper. Keep him low level as well. Gonna lose. That was a good detonate. He hit both of the water elementals. One was
Your building is complete.
dead and the other one now is no HP. And you don't want to feed too many water elementals because they do give a lot of experience. You want to try to use them to creep and then let them expire. Losing all of his footmen is standard on this map. The standard on this map is you don't kill any archer and you lose all of your footmen. Against good night elves. Against leather, the majority of night elves on leather. You can even go creep level 3 without being interrupted. Not always, but often. Or in Northern, they will even play Demon Hunter. Some of them will even play Warden. Warden is rare, but there are a lot of people who play Demon Hunter first. So in Europe, it's not only about Keeper. At least on leather. And Life is really doing a good job here with those archers. Interrupting Hawk's creeping. This is so annoying because as human you have to do so many things. Anytime you call the militia you're losing wood, so you want to make sure that when you call those militia you actually use them. But this archer movement is really wrecking Hawk now. And he didn't kill a single archer, so he has 5 now, and 5 archers is so scary.
Your building is complete.
Because then he's gonna build 2 mountain giants and he's going to
Our warriors
hide all of his army behind those 2 mountain giants while shooting at everything with the archers. That's what he's gonna do.
Your building is complete. Research finished.
It's another footman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And it's actually okay to lose footmen if you just could have a more decent early game. At least denying. If you can trade footmen for the level 3 keeper, it's fine, but
Our warriors have
he didn't do
engaged
that.
the enemy.
He's losing all of his footmen and the keeper is level 3. And most important, he didn't kill a single archer. That's the problem. It's okay to trade footmen for archers, but it's not okay to lose all of your food if the Night Elf doesn't lose a single archer. That's
Our
painful.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Nice block with the water elemental, forces the staff, but that's not even a TP.
Your building is complete.
Finally, level 3 on this Archmage. Double mantle, by the way. I feel like he could give it to the MP. But life. Oh, is he gonna get the steal here? No. The Hawk even has to town portal because there's a creep jack. This is a terrible human map. So hard on this map.
The great outdoors.
He's getting destroyed, but it's a tough map for human. And even if you have a good early game, then they can always do the Zeppelin drop here with the Dryads, and you have to invest into a lumber mill, into towers. That slows down your creeping, slows down your tech, slows down everything. So it's just a very... I feel like this map should just be beaten only for the matchup versus elves. So. It's a good map versus orc though. But it's bad versus undead, it's bad versus night elf. I think it's just a good idea to beat this map. Mirror, who cares about mirror? I mean, bad map versus undead, bad map versus elves. You can just beat her there. I don't veto it just because I know the creeps so well that it's a fast map. I can win a lot of games very fast on this map. Especially in Mirror, where I creep fast level 3, then go to his base and try to kill as many peasants as I can. Or even versus Orc. It's easy to get level 3. That's why I don't veto it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
If you know your opponent is Night Elf or Undead, you must beat this map. Absolutely. Zeppelin, now it's gonna do the drop. Just always the same, every game is the same. It's so easy. So predictable, and even if you know exactly it's gonna happen, there's nothing you can do. You don't want to build that lumber mill. You don't want to build that extra tower. You need gold for rifles, for priests.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So now he has to use town portal, or he's gonna lose all of his peasants. The acid bomb, trees. Good job by Hawk, saving these peasants. Actually, I really like this layout with the farms, creating such like a place where the peasants can just chill. But the Dryads are so fast they can just go away. And now you are contained here, and the Night Elf is expanding behind.
Research finished.
That's the most obvious move ever, and still it cannot get countered. Actually, a possible counter would be instant workshop. I wanna test that on ladder. Building the instant workshop at tier 2, it's expensive. It's expensive, but maybe it's worth it.
Your building is complete.
You could get the instant workshop, so you get one copter. That single copter is gonna be enough to deal with the Zeppelin. Because you have the Dryads can't kill the copter because you can kill the Dryad with the rifles. So you get one workshop here. And that single workshop is gonna get rid of the Zeppelin. Yeah, that's the counter, I think. But you gotta build it earlier. So usually this push comes when you already have like 4 or 5 rifles. So you just get a workshop, you get your copter, and then you destroy the Zeppelin. You can even get 2 copters, they cost only 100 gold. So you can get 2 of them, maybe sell an item, for that it's worth it. And then with 2 copters you get rid easily of the pesky Zeppelin. And then he cannot harass you anymore and you can just easily go to kill his expansion or his main. But soon he's gonna have mountain giants and you don't have tier 3. Because you have to invest into mass towers. Look at the amount of towers you have to make. Can't make tier 3 with all that. That's the big problem. So I feel like building the workshop allows you not only to opens your tech for mortars, it allows you to build less towers so you can get tier 3. And now it's just too many Dryads. I mean, he's killing them, but he's also losing everything. So, and the protector does extra damage to the rifles. Doesn't look good for Hawk. Can finally summon. No, it can't. Needed to. That's a mistake by Hawk. You needed to kill all the Dryads and then you can summon the water elemental. You summoned it too soon. Nice focus fire in the militia. Oh, the militia was adding the necessary damage to kill the alchemist. Very strong fight by Hawk here. Microed this well and I don't know. The problem is Treants. Oh, very nice dispel, instant dispel by Hawk. If he kills this alchemist, the cooldown is almost so lucky. How lucky! Ooh! Did you see that? The staff of preservation went out of cooldown. He could have staffed the alchemist, but he didn't click in time, and he lost it. So Hawk is just microing better here. I feel like Life had the numbers to win the fight, but he needed Moon's micro.